It'll never work. 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 It'll never work.
Stop it, you're taking the piss now, aren't you?
Oh, no, but the 5th word in the show was piss.
Well, I'm sorry about that. You've repeated it now.
Oh, no, it was also the 8th word in the show.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, welcome to the show. We're back again.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Are you back again? No.
But they've all seen it before and still come, so that's a good sign.
That's good. We're on half an hour early today. People out there thinking, who are they? Who are those two blokes?
There's people probably still tuning in for Hale and Pace. Let's hope they pick up on a difference. Just a joke if you're watching Norman and Gareth.
I found it. Hold on. I found it.
What?
The middle bit of Daniela Westbrook's nose. Topical joke.
That was... did you see that in the paper? Daniela, it could be an optical illusion.
Yeah.
But it looks like the middle's dropped out of Daniela Westbrook's nose.
See, you've got a laugh for saying that now. They just hated me for finding it. Possibly have helped to Daniela Westbrook.
All that, it's just like a black hole there now.
Do you think it actually... Did you see it? Did anyone see it?
Yeah. She'll never be able to wear... You know those moustaches that you clip on there?
That really is the most of her problems, isn't it?
If I had a choice, if God appeared to me and said you can either do cocaine or wear one of those moustaches, I'd go for one of those moustaches every time. They're much more fun.
Thank God, she's not a circus strongman.
Yeah,
what does she do?
You're right there. God.
Yeah.
No, but it is. It looks like it's just full. I mean, it could have been anything that caused that.
Yeah, what, like a very strange punch?
But we're not going to suggest, are we, that she does any drugs or anything on here, are we?
No, we're not going to suggest that.
We're not going to suggest that, that's OK. But, I mean, the paper's hinted at that, but who knows?
Mm.
But it's
Who knows?
Yeah. Do you think it did actually fall out? It is somewhere.
Just one day, yeah.
Somebody sweeping up in a nightclub. What's this?
No! What's it called? Does anyone know what it's called, that middle bit of the nose?
Septum.
Septum. It is called the septum.
Well, that's...
Who said that?
Are you a doctor? Or...
Nurse.
Nurse? Oh, right.
Oh, great that you knew what the septum was. See, if I met Daniela Westbrook and she said, oh, the middle bit's dropped out my septum, I wouldn't have known at all what she meant.
Yeah. The middle bit hasn't dropped out of her septum, though.
Well, the
septum is the middle bit, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I got that mixed up. Well, where do you work? What hospital?
Just about to start the Chelsea and Westminster.
Oh, so you're not actually a nurse at the moment?
Oh, I am, yes.
So you're just about to start. Does that mean you're at another one at the minute?
I've been doing agency nursing.
Oh, right.
What's agency nursing? What, you take a little commission? Or what how's that?
You work wherever you like, whenever you like, for lots of money.
Is it like a secret agency? Are you sitting there smoking, say, yeah, things have been pretty bad, but I've got an hemorrhoid case coming in on Thursday.
Oh, you got hemorrhoids. Should we get a secretary up? Or,
if you like. Anything you like.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
And I was hoping you'd tell me about your weekend, as I've hardly seen you.
No, all right. Let's get a secretary up, and then I'll tell you about the weekend. I don't want to be the secretary at all.
What about someone who doesn't look like a prat? She looks
quite difficult.
Actually, she looks quite nice.
All right, let's have a big hand for this lady here.
You know the system, don't you?
Yes.
What's your name?
Shelley.
Shelley?
Yeah.
Hello, Shelley. What do you do, Shelley?
I work in a little deli in Fulham.
Do you? Shelley in the deli? Right, let's do this again. Yeah? Wow.
Blimey.
You don't
I
own
make
it?
the best sandwiches in London.
You
do you? Oh, no, you're advertising now.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you're welcome to come in for one any time.
Thank you. I think we should just leave that one there.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Shelley.
And you.
You get to hold the mic up
Sorry,
when you
and
speak.
you.
Otherwise, yeah, OK.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to say something nice, I want the audience to hear it. Have you ever been to the Rainforest Cafe?
No, with that.
You went to the Rainforest Cafe this weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, it's near Piccadilly Circus. It's a bit like a kind of a... It's a theme cafe.
Is it
You've been there, haven't you, mate? This bloke's nodding at the front.
Well, how'd
So
you
the
know that?
cameraman bounding towards... Not the cameraman. So the bloke with the mic there saying, oh, someone talking now. I might have a walk down later on.
Is the Rainforest Cafe...
Oh, no, I want to ask him what he thinks of it. What's your name?
David.
David. What do you think, David? In Birmingham, they call themselves Dave. In London... What did you think of the Rainforest Cafe?
It's nice.
Good. You know, all I can say is the bloke with the boom mic has got better instincts than me. He obviously thought it's not worth going up to the skinhead. What's he got?
You and your girlfriend are just wearing inverted tops, aren't you? You're wearing, like, the upside-down version of her top.
No.
No.
But you're holding hands, and that's lovely.
It is lovely, isn't it?
That
It only
is.
started yesterday.
They what? They only started holding hands yesterday. That's been
They
quite
haven't
hot.
let go since.
No, we've just been like getting them together recently, and they
Really?
finally got it together this week.
Are
yeah.
you a new couple?
Yeah.
They're very
Oh, the show's turned into Jerry Springer.
No, I like it. That's nice. What's your name?
Kerry.
Kerry. Right. Have you met Kerry
Shelley.
from the deli? Right. So when did you actually start going out then?
Yesterday.
No.
new. I don't think they're actually officially going out. That's the thing, you see.
Well, you're not officially going out, but you're
Well, they're on
holding
telly
hands.
now. You've got another boyfriend. You've done it, really.
Well, depends on the boyfriend. Oh, well, I hope it all works out. You don't look too happy about it now, since you've brought it up.
Anyway, the Rainforest Cafe.
I want to know if they've had sex yet.
Not going to tell us that. You're just going to
When do
say
you
nice about that, aren't
When do
you?
you think that'll happen?
They haven't done it. How do you know that? How do you know?
Because you told me.
What? Why are you telling her about your sex life? Who are you?
I
Do you
don't
know
even
this
know
woman?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you told a complete stranger.
Yeah, just
Well,
a random number.
I feel we're putting you on the spot now. I don't want to do anything that's going to put back that moment 2 or 3 weeks. But you know what? I always think if a woman says I don't have sex till the second or third date, I just phone them up twice and then go up and shag them. There's no point in physically being there if you're not going to have sex. Well, you can do it all on the phone, just to chat and getting to know each other, and then turn up and go for it. Oh,
Are you taking this advice?
I'll make a note.
No, but it is. Save you all lot of bother. You can stay in. You needn't dress up. You needn't shave. Say, oh, yeah, I like French food as well. Fantastic. When's the next... Is the shag after the next phone call or the one after the phone? Sometimes you just do 2 quick phone calls in 10 minutes and then turn up anyway. Just a word of advice. But I went in the Rainforest Cafe. The Rainforest Cafe, though, it's good.
Tell me about it.
Well, they have big gorillas in there.
Oh, do they?
Animatronic gorillas.
Yeah.
And every now and again they start going... and they sort of go...
Oh, yeah.
Which is obviously slightly frightening.
Are bits of the Rainforest Cafe gradually diminishing while you eat it?
Oh, yeah.
Bits of it suddenly disappear.
Yeah, there's a
as
little
it gets a bit
ozone. There's an
hotter.
ozone layer above the cafe.
Yeah, right.
Which this in. I actually own a bit of. Do you know this? I own some rainforest.
You own some rainforest?
Yeah.
What, Skinner's Rainforest?
Yeah. Have you ever seen it? No. No, I did. There was a thing in the paper you could sponsor. You could kind of buy. So I bought 10 acres of rainforest. 250 quid, not bad.
Yeah.
I thought I'd cut it all down and build an umbrella shop. No, I'm serious. I own a piece of rainforest in the Choco, I don't know where that came from. The Choco-Andean Rainforest Corridor. I own
The
10
Choco-Andean Rainforest Corridor, that sounds like a homosexual innuendo, I have to say.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you've ever been up the Choco Corridor.
That's what I meant.
But, no, I was just helping them.
Yeah, thank you.
With a little bit of editing, it was a quicker and sharper joke.
It worked much better. You're quite right.
But I do, I'm not making this up, I own some rainforest.
Do you get anything out of that? What is that, a tax loss thing?
I got a pamphlet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got that, yeah. I lived there as a tax exile.
Oh.
Absolutely drenched.
250 quid, was it?
Not bad.
Blimey. What, a whole bit of rainforest, so you could go and live there now?
I can have 2 nights there in their lodge, they say. And that's it. But apparently the weather's poor.
Yeah, it rains a lot.
Poor to middling. No, there was a bear. Oh, this is very boring, but I saw a picture of a bear on the leaflet called the Spectacled Bear. And it looks like it's got glasses on, this bear. And it says, if you don't buy some of our rainforest, the bear will have nowhere to live. And I thought, oh, he looked really nice, a Spectacled Bear.
Yeah. Does he have an optician, or...?
No, obviously, in the rainforest, it's a bit of a nightmare being spectacled. You're doing this all the time.
Yeah.
So I sent him a large baseball hat. There's more than one Spectacled Bear.
Is there?
Oh, yeah. I've bought 9. And I'm bringing them home.
I went to see...
All in one crate.
Actually, should we have a question? Should we have a question from that bloke over there?
At the end of the film Sixth Sense, it turns out that Bruce Willis is a ghost.
Yeah.
But Frank, can you just explain to everyone? Can you just explain why you danced like that on the Tom Jones thing last night?
On the Tom Jones thing.
Oh.
Why I dance like it? Because, you know, Tom was
Can
rocking.
you show people
Hang on, how is that related to...
It's not,
the
that was
Sixth
the humour.
Sense? Oh, you're just giving away the ending for the sake of it? Right, OK.
Bruce, that's real. I haven't seen that film. It's really
Oh, it's
spoiled it
good.
for me.
The ending's the best bit, though, but
It
it's
doesn't
good.
really make sense, though, the ending of it.
Do you not think?
Look, we're about to go into the commercial break.
Oh.
So I think it's a conversation probably best had during the adverts.
We'll see you after the break.
See you in a bit.
Thank you.
You're right over there, Shay. You're doing a good job. You've covered the main bits.
Yep.
EastEnders in nose fallout. Yes.
Yes. Be a good headline, wouldn't it?
What was the headline?
The headline? Just...
Where's your septum?
Yeah.
She's sans septum.
What else do you do this weekend? Actually, we have a question.
Yeah, let's have a
question.
question.
Hi, chaps.
Hello, hi.
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 I've got a question for each of you, really. Frank, how nervous were you on the last day of the season when the old baggies nearly went down?
No,
we can't
so you
have football.
have football.
Oh,
Right.
sorry, it's a good try.
I know.
Is it rugby?
not even.
And Dave,
Yeah.
what happened to Newman?
What happened
Did
to
you
Newman?
have a bit of a rap with him, or...?
Yeah, we had a big fight, big falling out, and I said I never wanted to see him again. No, he's fine. I think he's all right, Rob Newman. Have you seen him recently?
Who is he?
Rob Newman. He's my previous lover.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's all right, mate. Yeah.
Who's better then, lover-wise?
What, lover-wise?
Yeah.
Frank's much better lover. He's much
I'm
better.
old, you see, so
Yeah.
I've learned I'm a bit of a wily old goat.
Actually, talking about that, I saw about Wiley. I saw The Graduate. No, don't do that. Sorry, don't do that.
Sorry.
That's very odd. Can you get a shot of that from here? It looks very odd in profile.
In profile.
Yeah. You look like that bloke in the rainforest who's got a plate in his lip.
Hey, you'll be my neighbour soon. We'll be playing table tennis without bats. Yeah. I'm going to bring some of them rainforest blokes over to be waiters, you know. Get 4 or 5 drinks on them. As long as you don't say, and can we have an... Oh, what a nightmare!
Dear. Yeah, I saw The Graduate doing about wily old lovers on Saturday. What day is it today? Sunday. Yesterday I saw The Graduate. Not the film, although one thing about going to...
with Kathleen
with
Turner
Kathleen
naked.
Turner. Actually, I saw Kathleen Turner naked.
What's she like
yesterday.
then, eh? What's she like?
Well, to be honest with you, she's a bit of a fat bird with small tits. Now, I know that's a rather sexist way of putting it, but...
No, I saw the nurse nodding there. Straight out the textbook, she was thinking.
But it's a strange... Because fat women, I quite like fat women. I think that's quite sexy, but you kind of do expect them to have big breasts as well, I think. Otherwise, it's a bit disappointing. Would you agree?
Like fat blokes.
Yeah, like fat blokes, exactly.
All fat people, big breasts, that's
Yeah.
it. That's
Yeah.
the deal.
Yeah.
She had no right to let you down on that one.
She turns the light off before she actually comes out naked. She actually turns the light off on stage before she comes out naked, which I think, again, I was shouting money back, money back.
It sounds like she's done you a bit of a favour.
Actually, there was also, there was a bloke in front of me with a very big head. Right, just very big head, which I really tried to get him to move just as she appeared naked. But go and see it, because you do get to see her naked.
Unless you're sitting behind the Mr. Man.
Yeah.
Well, I've been naked on stage, and it's no joke.
You weren't naked, though.
Well, I have to show my bum, and I have to bend over as well, so it's slightly part.
Yes, this does actually happen. This does actually happen in Frank's play, and I tell you, the restricted view tickets are selling like hotcakes.
I've got a mirror in my dressing room. Before I go on every night, I'm sort of going...
Are you?
Yeah. Well, you have to check. You don't want to go... No, you don't want to go on.
Do you actually fish bits out of it? Do you have a...
Oh, no.
Do you have a... No, I just wondered.
I'm going to change the subject.
If you have a person
If you're going to go course...
But why else would you be checking it?
Well, I'm checking just to make sure that there's nothing, you know, slightly matted.
Oh, dear.
The phrase, I just, you know, give it a run through with a fine-tooth comb. Just look, you know, people who come, they expect certain standards.
Let's have another question. You, sir.
Hold it. I'll wait for that. Oh, that's... What?
What really gets your goat?
What really gets our goat? Are you the Pearly King?
What gets our goat? You know, I used to work at a college in Aylesowing, and the caretaker there had a pet goat. And someone had sex with it one night.
So he really gets your goat, in other words.
Well, he got the caretaker's goat. Yeah. It was a female goat, nothing perverted. And you know, it's a criminal offence. The two policemen came round, but like plainclothes CID guys, not, you know, bobbies on the beat.
Who didn't know it was a criminal offence?
It's not like, you know, it's quite a big deal if you have sex with it. Worrying the bloke used the phrase worrying the goat.
What? So they
looked absolutely thrilled to be.
So did they actually catch the bloke?
Well, there was a suspect, I can't name names, but there was a local bloke who used to get the blame for everything. And people kind of presumed it was it. And such was this bloke's reputation, the caretaker actually said to me, he said, of course, if it's him, he said, I'll have to have it put down, because God knows what the goat's caught. But I'm not making that up.
Why did you have a goat in a... This was a college? It wasn't like a regiment?
So no, it wasn't a regiment, it was a goat. I went to the college.
The college had a goat?
It was the pet of the... he took milk off it, it was a nanny goat, the pet of the caretaker.
Right.
It wasn't a student.
Right. I see.
Yeah, when I said I saw the graduate, I meant a goat. Sorry.
Yeah.
What gets your goat?
Nothing really gets my goat, really.
That's not true.
Nothing really annoys me. Nothing gets my goat. I'm a very sunny person.
What about this?
Oh, no, I hate that. I hate that. I really...
See, nothing annoys me, I hate that.
But he does, particularly just before we go on, of going, like that.
That's because I get overexcited.
You do that. But you do this other thing. You don't know this when you get overexcited. I've noticed you move your eyebrows. Like, you move them like this really quickly, and you don't know you're doing it. And you look like a sort of Thunderbird puppet or something.
When I'm in the rainforest, they'll be going like that. The bloke's bottom lips will be going. We'll be we'll whip up quite a breeze, I should think, between them.
It's an involuntary motion. It's a bit like, and I'm sorry to slightly lower the tone again, but I apparently, when I have an orgasm, my toes go like this. And yeah, I've tried doing it the other way round. I've tried making my toes go like that and see if that makes me have an orgasm, but it doesn't work. But
your toes like curl in?
Yeah, they curl in, and
Does mine do that if the doctor rubs like a lollipop stick up the base of my foot?
How often does that happen?
Sometimes. Well, I don't know. Sometimes quite often. They're real pranksters, these doctors. That's true, isn't it? Can I call you nurse?
Nurse.
Don't know, if they do that thing, they rub a lollipop stick up your foot, your toes do that.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of it happening with an orgasm?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
No?
What sort of nurse are you?
Not your department. She's a secret agent. Yeah, it's been a tough old Friday here. More Lucasade.
Why should a doctor do that to your foot? To test your reflex?
Checking your reflexes. It's good.
A lollipop stick?
Means if I ever had to, I could peel a banana with my feet.
Be very useful in the rainforest.
Yeah. What about Camilla meeting the Queen?
Hey.
That's good, I think. Do you mean what Queen? I think she gets hard. I would with Camilla. You know, people say Camilla, she's horrible. You know.
Yeah, but you would with anyone.
No, but Prince Charles is like, it's not like he's a really good-looking bloke. People think, oh, what's he doing with her? That's who he should be with.
Yeah.
Someone else who looks slightly raddled.
That's true. But a lot of people would shag Prince Charles, I think. Don't you think?
You would?
Well, I would, yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine your toes would be going up. But she's going to get invited to the Queen Mother's thingy and everything.
The Queen Mother's thingy?
Queen Mother's big 100th birthday do. That would be great, wouldn't it? God, I hope she makes it. I do. That'd be terrible if she didn't.
You've become convinced she's not going to.
No, she'll make it. I think it'd be like Graham Hicks. She'll make the 100 and then be out next ball. Well, it worried me because Barbara Cartland...
Barbara Cartland died.
Yeah, I thought she'd met the 100 and she didn't. So that made me think, oh dear. And, and actually buried in a cardboard box.
What?
Barbara Carton, I call her. She was buried in a cardboard box.
What do you mean she was buried? Was she?
Yeah.
Surely she was buried in a big pink frilly coffin.
Yeah. In order to conserve
her
wood,
right?
Not going to conserve her now she's dead. She's buried in, I'm right, aren't I? Cardboard box. Oh, we should read the paper.
Well, I don't read the papers ever. What? When then put where?
In the ground.
Not just in some box room somewhere.
No, not on the shelf at Tesco. Yeah, here you go. Give us a hand with this. But where? She was dead.
Well, I know she was dead. What, was she cremated? Or contorted into the cardboard box?
It was quite a big cardboard box.
I've got a big cardboard box.
It was like a Blue Peter job where they'd crossed out cornflakes. We'll get her in here, all right? Because they don't fold very well, dead people.
No, not at that age.
No disrespect to her if she's watching, you know, God bless her.
If she's watching?
Well, her family.
Her family, yeah.
She won't be watching.
Well, she
might be.
She might be looking down on us.
Yes, but from the top shelf. Should we do a quick song to finish?
Quick song to finish.
Pick a number. Sorry? 25. Sorry, I don't feel we've talked to you as much as we should have done tonight.
I'm sad.
But thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Do you remember that bit?
And you'll here tonight.
My stalker isn't here, so if you're looking, I'm looking for a sob.
Why?
You know, my stalker was waiting for me outside the studio when I got out. 12:20.
I thought there was a poetry in that she was on the show and yet she was still waiting for you afterwards.
But
that was lovely.
People said I was a bit nasty to her. Do you think I was? You know.
Yeah, but if you'd been nice to her, she'd be round his house now, wouldn't she? Saying you said you loved me on the television.
Well, she was anyway, actually.
Was she?
Don't. That's my book.
Oh, sorry.
They picked a number.
25 is At the Hop.
At the Hop.
Yeah.
Didn't who wrote that? Paul McCartney. So sorry.
I pulled it round.
Oh my God! I wish I hadn't said that.
Westbrook, and we've ended with that.
I wish I hadn't said that. Isn't this the bit that goes? Oh, sorry. At the Hop. You can do anything now. You can rock it in and roll it. You can trap it and control it at the Hop. You can bring it on your friend and your